Hi, Tim here from World of Sleuths with the reading update. I do have plenty to show you in this one, especially since we're almost into September. That's only a couple days away. But, hearing somebody yelling outside, so. But here's this one I finished over the weekend. It's The Man Who Came Uptown by George Pelecanos. This is the first book I've read by this author. It's not a bad book. It's about a young guy in his 20s. His name is Michael Hudson. That just you could say got into the wrong element or whatever, and he ended up going to prison for a robbery he was in, but his attorney isn't always isn't you can say he does stuff that's not really legal, but like paying off witnesses and stuff to not testify, and so he does that for Michael. And after Michael gets out, he had some plans with Michael, and so that's what that book is about. That, and so I gave that like 4 stars on Goodreads. And then today I finished the first novel in this book, which is Rogue Cop. This collection is called Police Special. They're all by William P. McGivern. Rogue Cop was from, let me see again, I saw it earlier, from 1954, and it's about a detective or sergeant in the police department that's I'll read what it says here for them. The story of a good cop who was caught in the middle of a numbers racket. Well, that's pretty much what it's talking about. And after they start threatening harm done to his brother. It's about after that, about that, and that's what he did. And I gave that a 4 on Goodreads. It's more like a 4.5, I'm thinking. And so those are the ones I got. And on my Kindle, I've been reading Upriver by Martin Roy Hill. I know last week I said like upstream or whatever in my video. I corrected it down below in there. But in this one, the next one I'll be starting the 7th file, which is also by William E. McGivern. This is from 1955, and what it says in here for that is: the darkest hour. A waterfront cop, framed and sent up for 5 years, comes back to face his enemies. So that's when I'm about to start. Also, I said I'm reading Upriver by Martin Roy Hill on my Kindle, and this is one that hasn't been released yet. I've got art from the author. I get an email from him whenever he has writes another book for doing reviews from Honest Review, and so far, all of his books that I've read, I've liked. So, and the this this one that I'm reading is like the third book in the in the Linda Shag NCIS series. It's Martin Roy was in the Navy, and both the Navy and the Coast Guard, and so he knows what the actual NCS is more like, and so it's not like that sensationalized stuff that they show on the CBS all those series, but so this is and this one takes place in Iraq, so and I'm liking that so far, and along with those, I'm reading. There's some other books that I've been reading some, but I still have a ways to go. I'll be working on them. I figured I'm going to go until through Monday, doing some of these other ones before I start the four I picked out for 4 books I have for in September. The first one is Flynn Transfer of Power. I'm not too far into it. It's only up to only like on page 56 when there's 549 pages in here, but I'll be reading some more of it like over the weekend and stuff. And hopefully I'll be able to get another chapter of this read. I'm not too far on it. The Pillars of the Earth by Follett. This was like his first novel, and it's 981 pages, so I have a good ways to go on it, and I'm taking my time reading it. And then also in my nook, I also will be starting, after I finish Upriver, I'll be starting the next book in the Wizard of Oz series, the ones that Frank Baum wrote, up to the Lost Princess of Oz. And at my Kindle, I'm reading the Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, and that. And then on my Nick Color, I'm reading Dracula in that one. So if you can't tell, I've been busy, and I'll try reading some of these other books during the month during September too, along with these 4 other ones that that I picked up for the month. I'll show you those in just a minute. Okay, I'm back, and so the books I'll be reading starting next Tuesday. I'll start with this one, Tony Hillerman. This Sinister, it gets can't remember which how far it's along. This is in the Leaphorn and Cheese series, but which is pretty much takes place on a Navajo, I think it's Navajo reservation anyway, and so solving crimes on them. I haven't read any of the books in this series. I know this isn't the first book, but this will know how well they stand up on their own, where I don't have to read them in order. Then after I finish that, I'll read Panic by Jeff Abbott. I've read 1 or 2 others of his that weren't too bad, and so I know this is a standalone. Then after that, it's a short one. This is one I just recently got last month. This is American Graffiti, of course, but written by George Lucas, Gloria, KIatz, and Willard. And it's based on the a movie American Graffiti. And the fourth one I have is Sherlock Holmes' Greatest Cases. It's just has some of his short stories in here and stuff. I'm not sure how many there is in there. Oh, there's a novel in here, which is The Hound of the Baskervilles. I recently read it, so I could pretty much skip that. And then it has the Red-Headed League, The Adventure of the Speckled Band, The Scandal in Bohemia, The Musgrave Ritual, The Silver Blaze, and Adventures in Blue Carbuncle. And so those are the ones I'm planning on reading next month. But I'll try coming back next week with another update like this, and let you know how far along I'm in these books. So that's all I have for this video. Until next time, take it easy and keep on reading.